Welcome to Good Times with Alex and Ryan. I'm Ryan Sprague. You can follow me on any social media at Ryan W. Sprague. Alex.
What's up, man? Mahalo, my brother, on this fine evening. You can,
Mahalo.
you can follow me on Twitter at Vandollar15. You can follow me on Instagram at AlexVanover15. And you can follow me on the YouTube at AlexVanover.
What? And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe, follow button, and hit for post notifications because you don't want to be missing out on these good times because they're pretty good. They're pretty awesome. What do you say, Alex?
Oh yeah, if we don't say so ourselves, we have a good time every time we record.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hand actually hurts from patting myself on the back. Huh?
All right. What are we doing today, Alex?
We are doing the news. We're gonna do something different though tonight. We're gonna start out with a funny but true facts segment.
Oh, here we
ready
go.
for that,
I'm
buddy?
excited for this.
Yeah, this is a new good time spin on a good times favorite. All right,
That
funny
was a
fact
spin.
number 1: Walmart has a lower acceptance rate than Harvard. It does? Do you believe that, Ryan?
That's hard to believe because I think man, Harvard turns away probably like 97% of the people.
You are so close because Harvard has a 4.5% admittance rate. So about 96% almost get turned away.
Yeah, I think I've looked that up. Not that I was going to Harvard, but
Yeah,
I was like,
you're like just in case I'm ever gonna apply to Harvard. I want to see what their standards are.
90. Yeah.
Walmart.
Wow.
Walmart. Only 2.6% of applicants are actually hired.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's applying? like
everybody, like my dad, the guy on the road with a shopping cart, like anybody,
Okay.
I guess.
Now there is a thing going around where sometimes people apply for jobs and hope to don't get it.
Oh, so you can get unemployment?
I mean, I've heard of people tell me that. So
you're like not from experience. That's not something the Good Times gang would ever do. Huh?
No, I actually haven't done it, but I've heard people do that. But
I knew a guy who was on unemployment, and he had to fill out so many applications per week.
yeah,
He
like
would
that.
file. He would like submit applications to jobs that he didn't have the education for, or places that you would never get a call back. Like director for a major motion picture, and you have like no film experience, but he's like trying to get the job.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, okay. So Walmart has a lower acceptance rate than Harvard.
Yes. First funny but true fact on Good Times with Alex and Ryan.
All right, let's go to the next one.
All right. Fun fact number 2: you're twice as likely to be killed by a vending machine than a shark.
I can see that. I can see that because yeah, sharks don't attack a lot of people. But you know what? Being mauled by a shark doesn't sound very.
What movie was that where the guy is trying to get his bag of chips was coming out and it didn't drop all the way and he sticks his arm in there and they're gonna have to cut his arm off because they can't get his arm out.
I don't know.
And the guy is like, "Hey, before we cut your arm off to free you, maybe just try letting go of the bag of chips and see what happens." Then he lets it go and his arm, he's able to pull it out.
Wow, the medical team or the science team that had to figure out we're going to have to cut your arm off instead of like maybe opening the glass or taking apart the machine. No, it's cut your arm off. Not the brightest bunch in the gang.
Where's the area glass and mirror team when we need them? They could have cut that glass out of that vending machine.
Yeah. We're just going to have to cut your arm off. Sorry, bud.
Hey, do you think the movie Jaws would have been as successful if the killer was a vending machine instead of a shark?
Well, probably because you know that one movie where all the machines came to life and started attacking and killing people?
The Matrix?
Overdrive or something?
Oh, Maximum Overdrive with Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, Maximum Overdrive, and they were all stuck in this.
Yeah, I do remember that movie
Yeah.
vaguely.
Yeah.
That's a 1980s special right there.
Stephen King, yeah.
Hey, every time you walk past a vending machine, you hear da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're like, I shouldn't go near that vending machine, but I really want some candy.
Want some cheesy puffs?
All right. Funny fact number 3. Now, this one's pretty good, Ryan. Britain's secret intelligence once hacked into an Al-Qaeda website, and they replaced bomb-making instructions with a cupcake recipe. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah. That was good.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
We don't even really need to make jokes about that. That's just good.
I know. It's just good right there. Cupcake ribs.
All right. Fun fact number 4. In the Twilight movies, are you familiar with the vampire Twilight movies from the early 2000s?
I know what they are. I have not watched any of them.
They're just like really angsty, like teen vampires, in the Pacific Northwest, and they're just very upset and brooding, right?
Brooding.
They're brooding.
brooding over brooding over brooding.
So that's the movie, right? So
all the movies all this brooding, like I'm so mad. I got so much
life is just not fair. So check this out. So in the Twilight movies, in all of them, some guy decided he was going to figure out how long the characters in the movie were just quietly staring at each other, brooding. And in all of the movies, there's a total of 26 minutes of just quiet staring at each other. 26 minutes of no dialogue, just brooding, dude. Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Papa Dom is in the chat, man.
Oh, Papa Dom, and O.G. John.
O.G. John.
But where's
always
Mike?
On the lookout. Hey, John's always on the lookout for that good time swag. He's trying to get a free handout.
Oh yeah.
You gotta respect him though, because
I do. I'm every day I'm thinking more and more like maybe I should get him like a little mug or something like that, because he's all over. He's in the chat. He's talking to me at work. He's saying, "Hey Ryan."
Hey,
no, he doesn't even say. He's like, "Hey, at Ryan W. Sprague." I think it would be good, if you didn't have to work and had a lot of money, huh? I don't think anyone else would have, anyone else would have that idea.
Oh yeah. Why didn't we think of this before?
Yeah.
If we only had more money, then we wouldn't have to do anything. All right, Ryan, we're going to fun fact number 5, and this is going to end the first segment here. We're trying this out, and it's working out pretty well, I think. You ready, buddy?
Alrighty, fun fact number 5. Let's do it.
The U.S. Center for Disease and Control Prevention has an actual website that's devoted to zombie preparedness. So they're working more on zombie apocalypse than they are for coronavirus.
Who is this again?
The U.S. Center for Disease and Control Prevention.
Like,
we're spending money on this.
Well, I mean, does that mean they think it's plausible?
We just found out UFOs exist, and the government thinks zombies can happen. What the hell is going on in 2020?
Zombie. Listen, this is like really not much you can do about zombies, especially if it's airborne. Like Will Smith and stuff. Oh, I've got the antibody. Like the one person. No, like that makes no sense. I'm the one guy. The one
Iron Legend
survives.
Iron Legend.
Yeah.
That movie was horrible because when his dog dies, spoiler alert, good time spoiler alert, when his dog gets killed, I just mentally checked out of the movie. I'm like, I've had enough. I can't do this. Can't do
it. You're like, doggies are better than people. Sven, when you say that's true.
All right, Ryan. We're gonna start with the news. You ready for the first news story, buddy?
Yeah, I'm ready for the news.
More. You sounded like the WB.
More.
All right, we're going out to Hollywood for this one. We're starting in Hollywood.
Oh, really? Okay, not Florida.
We're not. We will make our way to Florida.
Oh, good. I was hoping we were gonna
sunscreen,
get
buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Shia LaBeouf, former star of Transformers.
Oh yeah.
He's been in a ton of movies. He was in Even Stevens on the Disney Channel.
He's
Holes, Disney movie Holes.
He's been on the internet too for some trying to hide a flag that like a political flag, and people keep finding it.
Oh my gosh. Shia LaBeouf is known to be quite method with his roles. Like he'll try to actually be the character he's gonna be performing.
Well, because you know what he says to do.
What?
Do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams become dreams. Do it.
I respect him for that because so he's got an upcoming movie called The Tax Collector. And in the movie he plays a guy called the Creeper. Well,
oh man.
He got a complete chest and stomach tattoo of the Creeper, his character, all over the front of his body. And it's not a fake one. He committed to actually getting the real tattoo. Ryan, if you were in a Hollywood movie, would you get a real tattoo?
No. Well, I mean, let me see if I can say that a little more. You know, some people like tattoos and, you know, use them and everything. I'm not like the type of person that enjoys tattoos, so that would not be the appropriate thing for me. Maybe other people would.
What if the dollar amount was right?
Oh, I don't know. It'd have to be a lot.
Okay, so you're
it'd have to be. It would have to be so much that I wouldn't have to work and I would be rich and no one would know.
All right, I respect that. All right, hey, we're moving on.
I don't think that would happen.
Ryan, guess where we're going? We're going to story number 2, buddy.
Utah?
No, we're going to Ontario, Canada.
Ooh, oh, right. Canada.
We're going to our brothers and sisters up north. Fowler, if you're out there, pay attention. All right. A large grass fire was caused by a bird crashing into power lines. This was in Ontario, Canada. Highway 407 was closed in both directions. No injuries were reported, but a huge blaze was, reported. And there was no injuries of humans, but the bird, of course, was dead.
Oh. We told Jimmy not to be playing Angry Birds in real life. There he goes, playing Angry Birds, and look what happens.
He was playing that
little Jimmy.
He was playing Flappy Bird.
Yeah, Flappy. I thought it was Angry Bird. Flappy Bird.
If Flappy Bird or Flappy Bird or Flappy
Stop
Bird.
ruining the joke, Alex. Angry Bird. You throw the little bird, it gets mad and blows up. Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, okay. I never played Angry Birds. I've only seen the stickers, the movie, the cartoons, the toys.
Yeah, he was playing it in real life, and it blew up on the power line.
If he was playing Angry Birds and made a mistake, it'd actually be on the Vegas Strip right now because he's in Vegas right now.
Well, maybe good news. Mr. Forrester now has a free bird that he can use for his dog.
Mr. Forrester's like, hey, I just heard about the bird in Ontario. Baldwin, go get it for me. I'll pay you some money like I did 30 years ago. Hey, while you're up there, get me a Diet Pepsi. How crazy was it that Mr. Forrester commented on our YouTube video this week?
What up? That was awesome.
My mind immediately was like, first of all, who told him about this episode? And number 2, I can't believe he actually listened to it. Blows my mind.
The whole long episode.
Yeah, that blows my mind.
Junior high episode, everybody. Check it out.
All right, we're going to news story number 3. You ready? Brian, are you ready?
Yeah, that's me.
That sounds like a Rolodex. All right, dude. So this might be one of my favorite stories. A man had to fight off a deadly snake while driving on a highway. This was in Australia. A man, so this Australian man was driving 76 miles per hour on the freeway in a 62 mile per hour zone. And the police pulled him over and they said, excuse me, you're speeding, why were you speeding? And the guy's like, well, I had a snake wrapped around my feet by the gas pedals. I just noticed it. And it was striking at my legs and at the chair, the driver's seat I was sitting in.
Scary.
It's terrifying. You know what kind of snake it was? It was an eastern brown snake, one of the most venomous snakes in the world.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, that's terrifying, dude. I get scared when a fly drives in my truck cab, and I'm like, it's not poisonous, it's just disgusting to me. And I almost crashed. I can't imagine what would happen if a snake was wrapping around my feet by the gas pedals. And it was also one of the most dangerous snakes in the world.
You know how it got there, right?
How?
There was a plane overhead, and there were some snakes on the plane.
Samuel L. put him there.
Fell down and into his window. That's how it got there. Snakes on a plane.
So I'm gonna put these damn snakes in this damn car. So this guy, dude. So the cop is like, okay, well, where's the snake now? And he's like, well, I had a pocket knife in my pocket and I stabbed it in the head. And the snake was in the dashboard dead, down, not the dashboard, but like in the floorboards.
Yeah.
And it was an eastern brown snake, and he killed it, and the whole story checked out. And then the police were like, well, if the snake was striking at you, we better get you to the hospital. So they took him to the hospital. He did get bit, but they weren't strong enough bites to break his skin, so he was totally fine.
Ooh.
Yeah, he lived. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a crazy story?
Yeah. I mean, where was Samuel L. Jackson? I mean, come on, man.
I think the doctor would have had to check my pants, too, because I would have peed myself.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Ryan. We're moving on to the next story. Breaking news. Breaking news. Whoa. You got it a little pizzazz on the end there. I like it. All right. We're going to actually, I don't even know where this story is from.
We're going out of space.
Anyway.
Elon Musk again.
Here we go. A cat went missing, and the lady who owned this cat heard a meowing. So she's like, oh, my cat. The cat's name is actually Oscar. It's a Burmese cat. It's 2 years old. So she's like, well, Oscar must be in the cupboards. He must have went into the cupboards or something. So she goes and checks the cupboards, but the cat's not there. And her husband had just got done loading some sheets into a washing machine. Well, she still heard the meowing, and it was coming from towards the washing machine.
Uh-oh.
So she goes out there, and she's like, honey, where's Oscar? And he's like, I don't know. Oscar usually follows you around. And then she looked at the washing machine and saw the cat with its paws on the glass, rotating with the sheets, stuck to the sheets, right? It's like one of those Garfield things that they used to put in your car on the back window. So here's where the story gets worse.
Oh, no.
This cat is like 12 minutes into a spin cycle. It's a brand new washing machine. They can't get the cat out till the cycle's done. It had another 2 minutes because the top locks for kids. So it like locks for a safety feature. So they had to wait another 2 minutes. But my first question I thought of when I heard this was like, okay, my cat is in there and it's probably going to die. I'm breaking that damn washing machine open. I'm not going to wait 2 more minutes till the load is done. That's ridiculous.
Right.
What would you do?
Well, I mean, you got to save the cat.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to have a warranty. And if there's not, the Maytag man's not doing anything. Call his ass.
Exactly.
He's just sitting there reading the paper.
Exactly.
Right?
Call him over.
Call the Maytag man, huh?
Bring him down. Grab him a Bex.
Grab him a Bex. Get him over here. What the hell? Yeah, that story when I first read it, I was like, this lady waited.
Wait, hold on. You're leaving everybody on edge.
Oh, did the cat live?
Yeah, oh yeah, that story. Okay, next story.
No, the cat lived. The cat's alive.
Everybody has to look it up online.
No, the cat's alive. Breaking good times news. Oscar is alive.
And he's like, yeah, I heard about this guy, Oscar on Sesame Street, and I figured I'd make my home down there. Little did I know it would fill up with water and flood.
I just thought.
Or he's like, oh man, my owners are the worst. I had to waste a life on that.
Oh God, yeah,
9 lives?
I only got 8 more. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I saw this meme on the internet of Oscar the Grouch, and it has all the guys on Sesame Street. They bought Oscar a house. They're like, we feel bad for you. You know, we bought you this brand new house. And then the next panel is the house, and it's beautiful. It's got everything. And then there's a garbage can slightly opened with 2 eyes peeking out. He's still living in the house, in the garbage can in the house. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, because he wouldn't leave his garbage can. He loves it.
All right, we're moving on. Next story, Ryan.
What?
We're going to the great state of Arizona.
Arizona.
We're going to Arizona, baby.
Woohoo!
Buckle up, man. I've never been to Arizona. I hear it's hot.
Yeah, it's deserty and hot and
yeah. I know that Snoopy's brother Spike lives in Arizona, and he lived on a cactus.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Snoopy lived on top of his doghouse, and Spike lived on top of a cactus in the Peanuts cartoon. So that's a little good times Peanuts facts for you. A little good time Peanuts segment. All right, so hey, in Arizona, a man has just set the world Jenga record.
Jenga, that's
Jenga.
the one where you stack up all the little blocks and Okay.
All right, so this guy stacked 485 blocks onto one Jenga block. So he broke his own world record. He had one piece.
That's more than comes with the game, right?
Yes. So yeah. He used a reverse pyramid method. So he built out 2 pyramids going out like this.
Yeah.
From the one piece. And the Jenga tower stood for 9 minutes until the man decided he wanted it to be knocked over, so he called his 5-year-old son in to knock it over.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, he set the world record. He broke his own record.
Man.
I suck at Jenga, man.
I don't think I played it that much.
I don't have steady enough hands, and I always found myself playing Jenga when I was drunk. Bars would have giant Jenga.
That's the best game to play at that time, isn't it? Right?
Where you need coordination and steady hands.
Yeah.
Let's get blasted and go try to move these blocks out here.
That sounds like a great idea.
Sounds like a good time, huh? All right. We're going to go on to our next story here, Ryan.
Okay, let's do it.
Moving on. Now, there's this guy. He's a Turkish paragliding instructor, and he's been really concerned. He's been concerned lately because a lot of people are refusing to go paragliding because they think it's dangerous.
Yeah.
So he actually hooked up a living room situation to a parachute in the sky.
A living room situation.
Yes. Check this out. He rigged a couch, a TV, a coffee table, and a mini fridge to the parachute, and he to a parachute. He rode it in the sky. There's a video of it. Shows him riding paragliding, in the sky with a living room set. And during the video, he actually pulls out from the fridge a drink and some chips, and he's eating a snack while he's in the sky paragliding.
He's like, this is how we do things in Turkey.
It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. That's the only thing that could have made Point Break better. Instead of the skydiving scene, they go paragliding on a living room set. Patrick Swayze. It's the greatest thrill of a lifetime, man.
Wow. That sounds kind of fun, but I would also probably not enjoy sitting in my living room when I'm paragliding. I'm like, I can do my living room any day.
Have you ever...
Because it gets the opposite effect. It's like, wow, now that looks boring. I don't really feel like doing it.
I think that's why he did it. He wanted to show how safe it was.
I know, it's what you said, but to me, it's like, I can sit in my living room now. What's so fun about that?
Hey, man, don't knock it. I like sitting in my living room. All right, Ryan. Now, this story might be the scariest story of the night.
Well, over snakes and getting mauled by vending machines and sharks. I don't know.
If you get nailed by one of those German meat vending machines, you're screwed. That thing is probably heavier than the normal vending machine. You're death by bratwurst. Okay, so check this out, man. There's a new species of sharks in Australia. Would you like to take a guess at what kind of species of sharks that just burst on the scene?
Hammerhead.
No, this is a brand new species.
What? Death Killer times 2 shark
No,
version 8.0.
walking sharks are now on the earth. Sharks have developed fins that they use to walk across the bottom of the ocean so they can they can hunt and get prey better. And they're actually there's video of it, there's pictures of it. They're on the ocean floor walking with their fins. On the ground. And they're like stealthier. They can sneak up on the fish better instead of just being like, "Oh, I'm a big old shark. I'm gonna eat you. I'm versus shark." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're ninjas now. These sharks are ninjas now.
How big are they? Are they like the great white size, or
They're just like a normal size, like not an overly large shark.
Yeah.
They're like they look black or blue with like white stripes. I'm serious. But they crawl along the bottom of the ocean and they sneak up on them. It's like,
there's gonna be some horror movie where sharks gone rogue and someone's gonna be swimming and they're gonna be all 1,000 of them and they're gonna be like, jumping up and getting anything.
Sharknado 19.
Yeah, pretty much.
You thought it was scary when they were in a tornado, because now they can sprint. That's you. They can sprint and they have intelligent thought and they use tools. Sharknado 27. Shark could be living next door to you and you wouldn't even know it was a shark yet. Hey, welcome to the neighborhood. Just want to see if you joined the homeowners association. Oh, I'm eaten. You were a shark. Didn't even know you were a shark. Sorry.
No one knew how intelligent they were.
Now I'm dead.
No, I'm dead. You were
the only thing that makes him look like a shark is he looks like a normal dude in a business suit, but he's just got a big fin on his back.
Oh, this is just for like, I go to swim every once in a while. I forgot to take it off.
Yeah, this is from the Y. I didn't my locker. I couldn't remember my combination. I was like, this fan, don't even look at it. Why do you also have a mouth full of razor sharp teeth, Mr. Johnson? Don't sweat it. Don't worry about it. Ryan, where did you and Diana get your wedding photos taken?
Weddingphotos.com.
Well, where at though?
No, I don't know.
Do you remember where though? Like what locations?
It was at the wedding in Wenatchee.
Okay. Did you guys get any photos taken, like engagement photos or anything? Okay. All right. Well,
here we go.
We're going to Laguna Beach. We're going to Laguna Beach, Ryan.
All right.
A husband and a bride, a bride and a groom, were getting their engagement photos, and they were at a beach in Laguna Beach. Well, they set up their photos to be taken on the the rocks right next to the ocean, kind of like the jetty almost.
Uh-oh.
Well, a giant wave.
We're from
a giant wave.
So I could put it together.
Yeah, a giant wave shows up, crashes onto them, including the photographer, and sweeps them all into the ocean.
Oh, God.
They're in their stuff they're going to get married in. Like, they're wearing nice stuff. So this might not have been engagement photos. This might have actually been the wedding party.
Yeah.
So she's in her wedding dress. There's photos online. They're completely soaked. They're out there, like, just drenched in ocean water on what's supposed to be the most lovely day of their lives. The photographer is just soaked. All of his equipment's ruined.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, he's like, man, I'm going to make $200 today.
Hopefully he had that insured, because those are expensive.
They are expensive. He's got his big backdrop, that thing's ruined. Like that screen you pull
Usually
out.
it's the camera. It's like $3,000 to $10,000 there.
I love where your mind goes. You're not worried about the people. You're worried about the camera.
Oh, well, I mean, if you think about it, it makes it kind of like a different event. Like, we didn't have an average wedding. See, we were swept out to sea. We had to fight for our lives. You think you have a hard wedding? No, you can't bridezilla me.
If the bride had a mermaid cut dress, could have came in handy, huh?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Swim around there, yeah.
Could have helped out, huh?
Yeah.
The 3 people were rescued, but they were absolutely drenched, and they had to go back to the wedding party and party the night away, smelling like sea salt. Yeah, we had a great little buffet plan for afterwards. We were going to just dance our night away, but we were soaked in ocean water. I had a starfish in my ass crack. I didn't
the rest
really
of the
want to
night,
do the hokey pokey.
the rest of the night, she's dancing with seashells. And
all right, Ryan, we're going to the last story of the night, buddy.
Oh man, that's sad. You gotta go there. You gotta be all sad on good times.
And now the time has come.
What is that from?
Of this, I'm certain.
Oh, right. Yes, I hear that at work.
They play
that song.
Little Sinatra, huh?
Yeah.
We did it good times
way.
We did it the good times way. Hey, we had like 3 or 4 people in the chat, man. Somebody ditched out on us. What happened?
Yeah, who were you? You don't ditch out.
It's either O.G John, I bet, because he's a snake, or he's a snake in the grass trying to get free merch, huh? John, when the restrictions are done, I'm coming up to your store and I'm going to see you. I'm coming to find you. I'm coming to the break room, buddy. I will be coming to your place of retail establishment and I will find you, O.G John. All right. Last story of the night. Here we go.
Let's do it.
A seagull that had been named Steven Seagull. This couple named this seagull that they saw outside of their yard sitting on their fence Steven Seagull. And the seagull would like look in their windows when they were making dinner, just kind of watch them. And they kind of got to know the seagull because they would always show up at the same time of day. So anyway, this seagull decided it was going to take the bold step and actually try to go in their house when they left the door open.
Wait, when he got in, was he like, well, this is a dingle hopper?
Yeah. It was actually Scuttle. It was actually Scuttle from Little Mermaid. No, so this seagull goes inside and they see him in the living room. They didn't know he came in. They just like left the door open. Yeah. So the lady sees the seagull and starts trying to shoo him out. Well, the seagull gets scared and goes into the kitchen and jumps up on the counter. Well, the seagull was nervous, obviously, because it was being yelled at by 2 humans, and the seagull decided to puke all over the kitchen countertop. The lady said the vomit was like a gloopy rice mixture, and it took like 10 minutes to clean up. And the seagull is okay. The seagull is now still actually hangs out on the fence out front, and they know it's Steven Seagull because now they've had an intimate encounter with, Steven Seagal. But this story reminded me of when I went to a Weird Al concert. It was an outdoor Weird Al concert, right? And once you get checked in, you can't leave. If you leave, you can't go back in because they think you're going to go get drugs or alcohol. So me and a couple friends go in, and we have a beach towel, and we have some other stuff we're going to set on. Well, at like 2 minutes after I lay my beach towel down on the grass, a goose flew overhead and pooped on my back of my neck, my shoulders, and my back.
Before the concert?
Before the concert.
No, you had 2
minutes.
That.
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes after I get into this thing. So, and I actually have a picture that we can link in the comments of the seagull crap on me. But, so like 2 minutes in, I get crapped on. So I take my towel that I'm supposed to lay on. I start wiping myself down. So I'm wiping my neck off, my shoulder off, and I think I have everything. Well, like a 4-year-old little girl pats me on the shoulder, and she says, "Excuse me, mister? You've still got like a whole bunch of goose shit all over your neck." I turned bright red as a tomato. I was so embarrassed. I was holding it together until that little girl said
that. Another seagull story.
No, that was a goose. No, but go ahead. Tell your story.
So every year we go to Maine, and we go to the coast, and there's a place we go, and we got a whole family, me and extended family, my in-laws. We go and we get sandwiches, like these subs. So we got some subs. We're pretty excited. We had to go through the line. We're pretty hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I opened mine. I'm eating it, and then all of a sudden the seagull flops down, takes my mother-in-law's sub and takes it and just runs off with the whole thing, and she's just like pissed. Stole the whole big foot long, like just, and then they all like swarm and grabbed it and like, woo.
But they got the whole sandwich in one.
Yeah,
mouthful.
he like whoosh, he knocked it out of her hand and then just, oh, it's mine. You know the movie Nemo, mine. That's what he did.
That wasn't the first time that seagull had done that. He knew.
No, he's been a trained assassin.
He's working with the same government that the spy pigeon was working with from the previous episode.
Like I've been trained.
I don't actually spy on military things. I've been trained to steal footlong Subway sandwiches. Ryan, you got any more news stories or anything good?
I'm just saying thank you, Good Times gang, for listening and subscribing and hitting that notification bell. We appreciate you. I mean, this is a lot of fun, and we like that you're listening and enjoy it, and we really appreciate you for it.
Ryan, hit them before you end the show, man. Hit them with where they can get the Good Times merch, the only official Good Times.
The only official Good Times merch is at teespring.com, and that'll help Alex get a better camera, so he's not all fuzzy.
Yeah, I'm actually operating on a 2003 Nokia flip phone. That's how I stream.
We might even be able to get you some better sound.
Yeah, get some better sound. Get a better camera. Just get a better life, please. Help me. Work has been trying lately. I'd really like to not have to have a real job. I just want to have a Good Times job, please.
Good times.
Yeah.
Anyways,
no more.
We appreciate it. Whatever you do, I mean, merch or not, we prefer the merch, but
hey, Ryan, we prefer the merch, but you know what they could do for free to help the show? Click subscribe, hit the notifications, hit the bells, leave a 5-star review. You can do. There's so many things
I saw you awesome Good Times gangers were leaving like reviews, like 5-star reviews. I'm like,
I saw that
that's
too.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I was like blown away. I'm humbled by it. Thank you very much. I was like beyond. Whoa.
Yeah, that was. I saw some of those reviews. They're all really, really, really nice.
Yeah, so
thank
we
you so much, guys.
Yes, awesome. Alrighty, have a good day, everybody. We will see you next time.
Take care. Mahalo, dog.